Hello, beautifuls. Thank you for joining me on this beautiful morning. Even the birds have decided to join us today. I wanted to talk a little bit about a perspective on how when we start the journey of self-growth and personal development, we become sometimes painfully aware of the mistakes we've made or how we could have shown up differently in our experiences. And in that place, sometimes there is the desire or the potential to judge ourselves. And when we do that, we really prevent ourselves from further growth. Because as we judge ourselves, whether that be blaming, attacking, or just taking a victim identity, what we're really doing is we're really defining our present moment, our present experience by the past. And when we do that, we lose all the power of the present moment, and we actually program the future with that same energy. And as we judge ourselves or blame ourselves, it keeps us in a loop because it attaches us to the stories, to the old identity. And that is one of the ways the ego keeps us held back, prevents us from progressing, because if we're in that loop, connected to those stories, we can maintain the identity we had before, where the ego is comfortable. And as we are learning more about ourselves, we're trying to extricate ourselves from what it was we were once. We're changing, we're metamorphosizing, if that's even a word. And as we go through this metamorphosis, there is a desire to keep what was regular or comfortable, even if in many ways it wasn't comfortable. And judging is one of the ways that the ego does that. It's one of the tools. And so to recognize that anytime that we are making progress, we will be able to see how we could have done things better, how we could have showed up differently. And there is a large difference between judging that and recognizing what it was and analyzing it so that we can grow, we can change, and we can make a difference. We can make different choices. And that only happens through that analysis part. The moment that we start judging, we become stuck in that loop. The invitation today to each and every one of us is to maybe take a moment and to sit in the present moment and recognize where it is maybe in your journey, our journey, that we are inhibiting our progress by looking at it through the lenses of judgment, be that blame, be that attack, the woulda, coulda, shouldas, and to maybe shift that perspective to one of analysis and realizing that looking at it in that way, you can obtain some very powerful information to help you move forward and into the present moment and into a place of empowerment. I thank you so much for joining me for this perspective. And until we speak again, please be well.